So here on a weekly chart, we finished intermediate wave 4 back in 2018, and that we are working higher in intermediate wave 5. Litecoin over the long run to make itself visible up into that $1,000 mark is not a stretch. The majority of wave counts suggest that there's more upside to be had in Litecoin, which lines up with what we're seeing in the other cryptocurrency markets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think we're probably going to get a little more movement to the downside before we start breaking out up into higher highs. So I think we're going to see something like this. Hello everyone and welcome to See the Waves. Here we're going to take a look at the Elliott Wave analysis for the cryptocurrency Litecoin. And I want to start off with the longer term chart. On the weekly chart here, it appears as though the Elliott Wave pattern is incomplete to the upside. Now in a moment I'm going to share with you an alternate that does suggest that the high which we saw in May is the top of a larger pattern. But when we look at Litecoin in connection with Ethereum and Bitcoin and some of the other cryptocurrencies, those patterns appear to be incomplete to the upside. And so therefore, I'm going to be given a favor towards an incomplete pattern in Litecoin that would suggest over the long run, there's more still upside to be had. So here on a weekly chart, we finished intermediate wave 4 back in 2018, and that we are working higher in intermediate wave 5. Within intermediate wave 5, it appears as though we are towards the latter stages of minor wave 3. So we're on the back portion of minor wave 3, then we'll go through a large wave 4, and then onwards and upwards to finish off that wave 5 of 5. So Litecoin over the long run to make itself visible up into that $1,000 mark is not a stretch is not out of the question by any stretch of the imagination. So this is the longer term chart. Let's dial in and take a look at the daily chart. So from the high that we saw here, we've corrected lower, and that we're getting ready to work higher in minor wave 3. So within minor wave 3, it appears as though we've got 4 of those waves in place, and that we're working higher in a 5th wave. So this would be wave 5 of 3 of 3. So still a lot more upside to go within this. We don't have overlap between waves 4 and wave 1. Wave 4 did cut pretty deep, whereas wave 2 was more of a sideways and shallow affair. So it doesn't have the most ideal look, but there is some alternation between wave 4 and wave 2. So this is the higher probability route that we're looking at. Now I do want to share with you an option that suggests a high is in place, and that would be a larger 4th wave triangle. So this certainly has merit in that we're looking at an A, B, C, D, E 4th wave triangle. Triangles are very common in that 4th wave position. And then the next move higher is the thrust outside of that triangle. This high has briefly surpassed the high that we saw back in 2017, 2018. So it's possible that this high in the summer of 2021 is the end of a major wave if we have a triangle. Now there's another possibility which suggests that this high is just one, let me change the coloring here, is just 1 of 5, and that this was 2 of 5, and that we're working higher in 3 of 5. There we go. So that's another alternative to this triangle pattern, and that suggests that there's still a lot more upside to be had. So whether the wave 4 finished back here towards the left, or whether it finished here as a triangle, whether it was back here, whether it finished here, either way, the majority of wave counts suggest that there's more upside to be had in Litecoin, which lines up with what we're seeing in the other cryptocurrency markets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Dialing in here to an intraday chart. Let me get rid of some of these brushes. Okay, the move off of the low in July of the summer 2021, we've got a real nice impulsive wave higher. The wave 4 has subdivided this impulse wave at the 38% retracement level. Prices have come back into that level, which is a common retracement zone. And then we got that spike high on the Walmart news. I think we're probably going to get a little more movement to the downside before we start breaking out up into higher highs. So I think we're going to see something like this, where we get a move back down here, maybe to the 618, which is around 140. But most likely it will be a move that cleans out this low right here. And from there, take off, run up to new highs above that 250 mark. And then I would eventually look for new highs that we saw up above in earlier in 2021. So that's all we've got for today. If you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and press the like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe as well, as we'll have more videos coming out. Also, we'll have some educational videos available for you as well on the topic of Elliott Wave. So I want to wish you all the best of luck in your trading. We will talk to you soon. Y'all take care. Bye now.